I would say that I hate this team. They are boring and I can't stand them. Next up we have Team LA to raid featuring Vapor, Steel, and Ron. They sit at number 2 because even though their team is super bland, they are extremely hard to play against. Steel is a noob who thinks he can just sit on the point and kill you guys with his gun. So he goes for it every round and most of the time he misses. Ron is a dank who sometimes goes on his DMR missions and then turns them into missions where you have to hit someone with a rocket to kill them. Ron's DMR is used for healing and he likes to do that a lot. Vapor is just a random dude who will probably be the one to go 0 to 4. Thoughtful piece. You're right about Ron and Vapor. And while I'm not sure if Vapor was a big fan of Bernard Jackson, due to the fact that he dropped him in a frickin' C4, I can't see him being a huge fan of Bernard Jackson. I've seen Ron GSXR a couple times, and he's a pretty good player. I think I've seen him lose to myself, so yeah, I'm with you on him. I don't think Vapor has a problem with Bernard Jackson. I've also seen Bernard Jackson play a couple times, and he seems like a good player. I don't think he's going to be a top player, but I can't see him being a terrible player either. Yacht Club seems pretty decent. I'm not sure about LA to raid. I know he's a good player, but I don't know if he's a good player on the big stage. But anyway, good article. You always seem to have something interesting to say, and your style of writing is very interesting. At Ava, while I don't want to say that Ron GSXR has a problem with Bernard Jackson, he's the only one of the 4 players I've seen play who's been borderline addicted to Bernard Jackson. I'm not saying he's a dick, but he's a player who's just got to be a little competitive. I don't want to see players who are like that, because I don't want to see a team that's going to be competitive by any means that's just a bunch of dickheads. So yeah, I don't think Vapor has a problem with Bernard Jackson. I've seen him play Bernard Jackson, and he seems like a good player. I don't think he's going to be a top player, but I can't see him being a terrible player either. The thing about Ron is that he's one of the few players that I've seen that's actually a dick. I've seen a lot of players act like dicks, but Ron is one of the few that I've seen act like a real dick. I mean, he's not like a regular dick, but he's a dick in the sense that he's just mean to everyone. It's like he doesn't care about the game at all, so he just wants to get his point across. I've seen a lot of players like that. They just play to get their points across, but Ron GSXR is a dick in the sense that he's mean to everyone. He doesn't care about the game at all. Yacht Club is a good team, but they don't have a good captain. I'm sure if LA to raid is the captain, they'll be good, but if he's not, then I'm not sure what's going to happen. Well, I guess we're about to see if Ron GSXR is a dick or not, because I've never seen him play, and it looks like he's got a pretty big ego. So I'm not sure if I'd want him as captain. But I'm sure I'd get along with him if I played against him. I don't know what's going to happen, but I hope they do well. I really like their team. I hope LA to raid gets the boot. I'm just hoping that he doesn't get the boot, because that would be pretty disappointing. I'm pretty sure I know what's going to happen, but I don't think I'm going to say what's going to happen. Dick.
Final thoughts.
Not as interesting as LA to raid's prediction, but not bad. Is it me or does Vapor have the most annoying voice in the game? I'm definitely going to play my son's teeth brushing rules when he comes back. Kata is so short he can't even see the floor. Steel's lips are on LA to raid's ass. Is that weird? I bet Benson Jackoff is the guy who has been trying to guess people's real names in the Discord. But I'm glad LA to raid is at Rockets. I think it's a lot easier to go up against him there.
I hope LA to raid is the guy who has been trying to guess people's real names in the Discord.
But I'm gonna go back to smoking weed. I'll probably regret it, but it's only 2 days until I can smoke again.
And I wonder what Benson Jackoff looks like.